Today we're going to be checking out Webull and its screener function. This is actually a cool feature that this broker uses. Aside from being zero commission, including paper trading and other really neat features, it also has the ability to screen for stocks. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this works. So this is free to download, free to sign up. In fact, it has some free stocks when you follow the link at the bottom of this video. So make sure you do that when this is all done. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and, after downloading this from the App Store, I'm going to click Open. All right, so after you set up an account, you'll get a screen like this. It says My Watch List, and you can create your own watch list. You'll notice down there at the bottom it says Add Symbol. You can do that to add specific symbols and just say, hey, I want to add, something like FCell. I can go ahead and add that on. I'll add that to my watch list and go done. So you can add individual ones. But let's just say you're like, I don't even know what stocks to search for. Well, that happens a lot to every trader. You're like, I just don't see any plays today. I don't know which ones I'm looking for. Maybe you want to hold one for a long time. The good news is this has all those functions. So on the very top left of the screen, under the search, you'll notice something says screeners. So that's the very first one I'm going to click on. I'm going to click on screeners. It already has some pre-built ones for ones that are bullish today. The gainers, the high dividend yield stocks, and the high market value US stocks. I'm just going to go ahead and create a new one. So I'm going to go create. Let's just make it US stocks, quotes, market cap, price. Yeah, I want to go ahead and make the price what I want. So I'm going to say if it's $1 to $10, that's what I want. So I should have about 4,300 stocks in that. But I can also get a little more specific. Like if I want to get any financial indicators for any financial trading, like the price over earnings, or equity, the earnings per share, dividends, return on equity, return on assets, all that stuff, debt to asset ratios, all that stuff I have available there, which is cool. Technical indicators, MACD. Basically, you have a whole bunch of technical stuff for more chart pattern related players. I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's look at maybe bullish engulfing. So if the stock looks like it's about ready to kind of start taking off and looking good, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I'm also going to look at, now I should have results of about 13 stocks, you'll notice. So if I just go with the price that I picked and the bullish engulfing, those are the ones I'm going to get. AMRH, ARLO. That's just one of the cool few things I can get. Right now I'm at 1,400 stocks. I'm going to go analyst rating. Let's just say I want to look at the ones that are strong buy that are in that range. So now I have 29 stocks. Cool. So these are ones that have strong analyst buy ratings. They're right in the price range. If I'm looking for about penny stock range, I can leave that on there and then say, I also want ones that are, go to maybe hottest. Okay, so these are the hottest strong buy penny stocks that are in my scanner right now, AGRX. So now I can just click on one. I can start checking out the charts, but really this just leads me there, which is really, really neat. So I can just head down. As you'll notice, it says it's strong buy from about 6 analysts. Where the price target's supposed to be right now, it's at $2.97. The price target average is about $4.40 with a high of 5, low of 3. So really this one looks like it, and this is just comments. If you're really into seeing what other people have to say about it, you can look there. Institutional holdings, so shares, how much is owned, lots of neat stuff in there. And this is just about the company. So when you want to dig in and say, what is this company? I'm not going to go ahead and get into all the weeds on this, just showing you this is how cool that screener can be, how user-friendly and simple that it is. It's a really neat feature. So that's if you want to create your own scanners. They're nice, they're easy, and then here's some pre-built ones, like the 5-minute ranking. So this, just to give you a rundown of what this is, I don't use this very much, but that doesn't mean you won't. Shows you which ones are up on the day. Let's look at, I just switched. So let me go in days range. So GHG. So, man, it keeps switching on me. I'm going to go ahead and switch that back. So, BNTX now is the one we're going to look at. 13.6% up on the day. But within the last 5 minutes, it's up 2.56%. The cool thing is you can sort them by clicking on these buttons right here. But I'm going to go back because I'm not going to spend as much time on that one. I'm going to look at hot rankings. This one it is probably the most popular, and it's the one that I would look at the most. So most active, top gainers, top losers. The most active means these are the ones where the mob is today. This is where all the people are buying and selling. It's where the action is. For example, INPX has 490 million shares traded today. That's huge. So that's how much has changed hands, and gives you those top players. So FCell, NIEO, GE, AMD, these are like the hot ticket where the mob is doing all their action today. But if you want to see where the top gainers are, this is probably the most used one. You get to see where the big winners are right now. So where the supernovas are, where the spikers are. So INPX was huge today at 201%. DPW, SES, PULM, OTLK. I've seen these tickers actually a lot before. These are like periodic spikers, a lot of these. So it gives you just like the rundown of, okay, hey, these are the winners today, and I should keep an eye on these, put them on my watch list, all that cool stuff. I can actually click on INPX, and I can look at the chart. The cool thing is it does show me like after hours too, pre-market, after hours. That's one of the nice extra features of their charts. I can look at the daily, so I can see how it's been doing in the past, where the previous highs were. So I really like the charts on this. It's nice, it's simple, it's easy. But I can click on that top right here where it says, you'll notice that star with the plus. I can actually say add that to my watch list. I'm going to say done. I can also share it by clicking the top right button with that arrow. Share it to like my social media accounts. Oh, and back to the hot rankings. The top losers is just obviously the opposite. These are the tankers today, the stinkers, the ones that are dropping today. And occasionally you can find some where, hey, this one actually, I didn't think this was going to happen on the first one I picked, but this is like one that started off rough, dipped, and actually ended higher, interestingly enough. So that's one I could keep an eye on and just say, yeah, add that to my watch list. I'm going to click that star with the plus button, and now it's added to my watch list. Just say, hey, I wonder how that's going to go tomorrow. You'll get other industries too. You can click on the industries one. It'll show you which industries, like overall, are hot today, like renewable energy, had some good movers, coal, and then any top, we can actually sort this again. So I can look at the losers as well. Fishing and farming, not as hot today. Real estate, commercial real estate trading is not as hot apparently. ETFs, these are exchange traded funds. You can look at the markets there, give you the overall view, but I'm not going to get into too much of those. But I do like this earnings calendar. This one's kind of neat because it does show you which earnings are coming up. Yeah, like I can click on this one and see, okay, that's the one that's going to be happening tomorrow. LW's got earnings. Obviously, none on Saturday. And then I can go to the next week and say Monday. Those are the ones that have earnings. So this is really cool for if I'm wanting to keep up on watch on these stocks. I can still click on them, add them to my watch list, and just say I want to keep up on how those earnings do. So yeah, this has a lot of cool scanner abilities to help you pick out and find stocks that you want to trade that can honestly just give you the ideas of what you want to do today and really save you time scanning for charts.